All right, we're testing out Hotline 2. Hot diggity damn, I'm excited. We're gonna talk about overclocking, thermals, performance, acoustics, and probably something else that I just forgot. We actually get to see Hotline 2 in action for the very first time. I can't wait to show you guys the results, and this is gonna be good. But first, look at this. Look at these custom GPU backplates that the folks over at V1 Tech made for me. Look at them, they're beautiful. They use like a dye sublimation process. I don't know, it's totally over my head, but look at how nice it looks. Addressable RGB strip on the back. You get your choice of mounting it with little magnets or adhesive, and a couple different options for connecting. All this stuff is included with what they sent me, and I'm sure it's included for any of their other customers. So you can wire this straight to your motherboard with a 5-volt 3-pin cable. They've also included a cable for Corsair IQ use. You can control this with the IQ software, assuming you've got like a Lighting Node Pro or a Commander Pro inside of your system, which Hotline has both. And finally, you could connect it straight to your power supply via SATA with a little controller here, controller and receiver with the included remote. Handy, awesome stuff. So stay tuned to the end of the video where I install these guys. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to install both. I think I can probably get away with installing the top one or one on the top GPU without having to, drain the system and pull things out. That would obviously be the preferred method, but that would take too long for this video. So I'm gonna try to at least get one of them on the top GPU. So stick around for that, should be exciting. Also check out V1 Tech. I'll put a link in the description. They make a lot more than custom GPU backplates.
This video is brought to you by ModMic, the modular mic you can fix to any set of headphones for the best of both worlds. High quality voice audio, superb noise cancelling, and the option for wired or wireless models are just a few reasons I've been using their products for years. ModMic is a great no-compromise solution for gamers who care about sound. Click on the link below to learn more.
All right, let's talk about the performance here, starting with overclocking. Now, if we look over here, we are running at 5 gigahertz on all 8 cores, and that's at 1.295 volts. Didn't even have to cross the 1.3 volt mark. Now, I did actually overclock the 9900K to 5.1 gigahertz at one point, just because why the hell not? And that took about 1.335 volts to get it stable, but it was just a little too hot for my liking. It was spiking up to 90C. Most of the time it was in the high 80s, but still just a little too warm for my liking. So I brought it back down to 5 gigahertz. As for the GPUs, oh wait, no, hold on. I haven't even opened up Afterburner, so the overclock settings haven't been applied yet. Let's just do some on-the-fly overclocking right here. So I maxed out the power and temp sliders, bada bing, bada boom. Our core clock offset was given a 115 megahertz bump, and memory clock was like 950, I think. I'm gonna apply that. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Yeah, these are the settings, these are the overclock settings that it's been running at for all the benchmarks, and I stress tested it for about an hour and a half, and everything's honky-dory, everything's great. And look at these GPU temps. Okay, this is the top GPU, I believe. 50C, and that's at over 2 gigahertz. Second card also over 2 gigahertz, 51C. Now, I don't think the GPUs are completely heat-soaked at this point, because over the course of about 6-7 hours, it's about how long I've been testing Hotline today, the hottest the GPUs got was 64C on both cards at over 2 gigahertz. I'm over the moon. As for the CPU temps, we're hovering in the 70s. With a max of 75, of course that might go up a little bit, but in my testing today, it didn't really get much hotter than 78, 79. So below the 80 mark, 5 gigahertz on 8 cores on a 9900K, custom water cooled, I'm a happy camper. I'm gonna try to not bore you with many more details. I know you guys are very anxious to see the results. So the benchmarks I ran 7 games, all right, 7 AAA titles at 2560 by 1440, as well as 3840 by 2160, commonly referred to as 4K, using the latest Bitwit driver from NVIDIA at the time of filming. Also, you might notice a little homage to the original Hotline. This is the original Core i7-5960X that was an OG Hotline. In case you forgot, this is an 8-core 16-thread chip, back in the day when most gamers only had 4 cores. Oh my, how times have changed. The last thing I'll say is that in a couple of the games, maybe 1 or 2 titles, you'll notice that the frame rates, the average frame rates between both resolutions are very similar. That's indicative of a CPU bottleneck. Not even our 9900K, overclocked and water-cooled, can keep up all the time with our two 2080 Ti's in SLI. All right, I'll shut up now. So guys, here it is, the performance numbers from a brand new gaming rig. Wow, Hotline 2's pretty fast, huh, boy? Yes, she is. She's very quick. I think we were getting, on average, across 7 games, 165 FPS at 1440p. So definitely passing the 144 hertz threshold, which is pretty awesome. And I think at 4K, the average was 125, something like that, 125 FPS. One thing I forgot to mention before I ran the benchmarks, or before I showed you guys the benchmarks, was acoustics. We are on the quiet profile within Corsair's IQ software. That's with all 6 fans. You know, it does ramp up a little bit, becomes definitely audible. It's even audible right now, honestly, although it's a bad test because we have one of the side panels off. But still nothing that's gonna annoy the average person, certainly not me. I think he's purring more loudly than the computer right now. Stop doing that. My mic's right here. People are gonna hear you. Oh, we still have to install the backplate. Let's install the backplate.
Why is there a CPU mounted on yours?
That's from the first Hotline.
Oh.
It's a tribute.
What if you put it in here?
Ooh, power supply, huh? Not a bad idea. Ooh, you know what would be cool is if we actually made like a little custom sign here that said "Rest in Peace Hotline." You know, like a little memoriam type of area. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we're getting off task. Let's install this GPU backplate. So I'm gonna just start with the top GPU first. This entry point's not gonna fly. We got the pump res in the way. And then if we go up top here, it's also in the way. Wifey Sauce actually came up with the idea of removing the rear expansion slot. Great idea, honey. And shoving it into the rear if it fits. It looks like it does. The other thing is, will it clear this tube? This tube is very close to the existing GPU backplate. You know what? Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna turn the system off. All right, system's off. Let's try this again. You know what? I'm actually gonna put some adhesive on first. There we go. Okay. It's really hard to push it through because the adhesive gets stuck on, the backplate. Oh, this is what it's like giving birth. Oh, definitely suggest installing these outside of the case if you can help it. It actually looks pretty dead on. Yeah, it's good fitment. It like fits right over the existing EK backplate, so that's good. Now off camera, I actually already wired up the our receiver here. You can see our receiver / controller. It's directly connected to our power supply. Plugged in. Maybe we should go for the second one. Thank you. Gonna do the little ones this time. I think the little ones will be enough. And we've got our adhesive on the back plate. Let's slide her through. Easy does it. All right, perfecto. We got it, we're good. Woo! Shall we boot? It's gonna be all RGB. It's gonna be all rainbow at first before IQ kicks in. Look at that.
What?
Holy, okay, that kind of just takes the build over the edge, doesn't it?
What?
Hot damn. V1 Tech, everyone. Very nice. Very nice. Look at those effects. Let's see, does this controller control both backplates at the same time, or do we have to use 2 of them? Oh, it controls both. That's freaking awesome. Ooh.
That's cool.
That's a contender. This looks very retro for some reason.
It does.
All these are pretty cool. How does one decide between so many cool effects? All right, y'all, that's pretty much gonna sum it up here. I think this build speaks for itself. I did a great job, and I'm the best. Why are you laughing? Oh, come on, really? You're ruining the shot. Very classy, girl. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, toss a like on it. Wifey Sauce can't even hold the camera still anymore. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more tech stuff coming at you really soon. I'm gonna murder you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Give me the damn camera.